Hey everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. We're in my old filming location currently because I'm trying to film a video with this little, Morgan back there. Come here. You almost fell and landed on my head and you can't even see your face. This girl right here. Let's see, you're so cute. Can you focus for a second? We're supposed to film together. Okay, so this video is going to be some things that you need to know before owning a Husky. I actually have two. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Why didn't you do that before? Except you're not in the frame. There, maybe that's better. Maybe I'll just stand off to the side like that. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I mostly do like vlog, fashion, beauty type videos, but I love my dogs, so my dogs are definitely featured in a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be getting their own channel pretty soon. I'm pretty sure, because I have a lot of videos of them. It's kind of ridiculous. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and get started. So basically I ended up getting a few things from doggymerch.com, including the blanket that she's laying on right now, which I would show you, but she looks really comfortable. And finally she's chilling beside me and not like running around, so I'll show you guys what that looks like later, but it's basically a picture of her face and I'm so excited about it. I also got these socks with my other dog printed on them, Luna. She is currently downstairs right now. Morgan and her don't really get along very much. They like to fight, so I don't really have them together very often, so I ended up getting these. I'll include Luna in another pic or in another clip with these socks in them, but they're basically just these pink tube socks with her head all printed on them. I think they're so adorable, and if you guys adore your pets just like I do, make sure you check out this website. They have really cool things that are definitely customizable. They have things from blankets to socks to mugs to like everything you can imagine with your dog's face printed on them. These would be a really good gift as well. If you know somebody that's really into their pet and into their dog, then I think that this is a great company because literally everything is customizable. You can pretty much print your pet's face on anything. The blanket turned out super amazing. I actually love those a little bit more than I like these socks. These tube socks are going to be more of like a novelty item for me. I'm not really going to wear them very often, I don't think, because I don't really wear long socks. I think they're cute though. I think they're adorable, and the blanket on the other hand I'm going to use because this weather is like crazy and I'm obsessed with blankets, and it has Morgan's face on it, so how could I not love it? Make sure you click the link in the description box below. I'll have their website as well as a code to get you a discount. I am not sponsored by them. I don't get any money for making this video, but I do have a discount code which is Huskies15, and you get 15% off your purchase on this website, so make sure you check them out. So let's get started on today's video. I really wanted to talk about this for a while because I've had Morgan for, I think it's been 7 years. Yeah, I've had her for 7 years. She's 7 years old. She's turning 8 in June. And so I pretty much know a lot there is to know about this topic. So I wanted to talk to you guys about things you should know before getting a Husky. So let's go ahead and get started. Morgan is a Siberian Husky. So a few little facts about the breed is it's one of the oldest dog breeds that originated in Russia. They live 12 to 15 years, and the males are between 45 to 60 pounds and the females are between 35 and 50 pounds. She is about 45, so she's right in the middle. They are a very high energy breed. They don't ever get tired. Me and her can run like 10K and she'll be just wanting to keep going. She does not get tired at all. When I first got her, I would have to take her on 3 walks a day, like morning, mid-afternoon and during the evening. Literally 3 walks a day because she was so high energy and we just didn't know what to do. So basically when she did like her puppy training, they're like, yeah, you need to take her for more walks because she was very destructive. So I'll get into that later on. But yeah, they don't get tired ever. So if you are planning to own a Husky, you definitely need to be physically active, have a lot of energy, and be ready to take them out often for walks. Yes, right? Walks? It's too cold right now, Bug. It's literally like -20 outside. I'm not taking you out there. I know you want to, but eh. And yeah, this time of the year it's too cold for me to take her out for walks, so I let her run around in the backyard. So yeah, be prepared for that. I was not at all an active person when I first got Morgan, but she turned me into a very active person. Now, during my winters, I spend them at the gym, and in the spring and summers, me and her run like all the time. And during times when it's warm, during the fall and winter, I will take her out for a run. So that's what we do. That's our pastimes together, and that's the one thing you need to know about getting a Husky is they love to run, they love going on long walks, they don't get tired. Okay, so they are super playful, they're patient, and they're great with children. So I used to live in an area that there's a lot of kids, but a lot of them were scared of dogs. I feel like in certain cultures they teach you to be scared of dogs at a younger age. I don't know what that's about, but she was super patient with kids. When kids would run up to her, kind of aggressive sometimes or screaming, anything like that, she is just super patient, and she's a little bit more patient than I am. I don't know where she gets it from, but she is super patient with children. I'm sure most Huskies are really good with kids. They do not make good guard dogs whatsoever because they are super friendly. They will attack people with kisses and hugs and just, yeah. So when she first met Andy, she was like all over him, jumping on him, trying to lick his face, and he was like all scared because she's kind of big. So keep that in mind. They're very friendly, and if you're looking for a guard dog because, you know, they might look tough to you, which I don't see it. I don't think she looks tough. I think she's adorable, like a fluffy little, I don't know. I don't think they're very tough looking, but if you are thinking about getting one to be a guard dog, don't, because I don't think they make very good guard dogs. It's not in their nature anyways. They blow their coat twice a year, so there is fur galore. Fur galore. So you need to comb them out maybe a couple times a day, 2 or 3 times a day, I would say, and there's still gonna be fur everywhere. There's literally gonna be fur everywhere. Sorry guys, my battery died, so I had to replace Morgan with my little Husky pet right here, my Husky plushie. I feel like when you own Huskies, your friends and stuff tend to give you a lot of Husky themed things, which I'm okay with. I just have probably like 10 or 15 Husky plushies, not even kidding you. So she got bored, she's on the floor now. There we go, there she is. Okay, where was I? So yeah, there's going to be fur all over your house like at least twice a year. It's probably, I think it's the end of summer and the beginning of summer, I would say, is the worst for Husky fur, and yeah, just be prepared for that. If you have allergies, you live with somebody with allergies, you don't like fur everywhere, I wouldn't recommend them, but it's worth it, to be honest with you. It's not a huge deal for me. I kind of put up with it. It happens probably for a few weeks and then they're completely fine. She does not shed really at all in the wintertime. What are you doing? Make sure you have a furminator or something that can catch the underlayer of their coat, because their coat actually does have 2 layers. So make sure you get something like a furminator. Are you bored? Are you bored? I think she's bored. So yeah, so basically their coat has 2 layers. The top layer, or the under layer, actually keeps them warm, and the top layer regulates their body temperature. It's also waterproof, so they can literally be outside when it's like -50 and they won't feel cold at all, which is fun in the winters for me because she refuses to come in the house like all the time. She wants to be outside when it's like -20 and for me to go outside and play with her, but So the next point I have here is they love the cold weather. They absolutely love it. They love the climate that I live in Canada, so they really love it here, and they just like being outside all the time. They definitely can be outside up to -50 if they have their winter coats. So they can definitely be an outside dog in the winter in a Canadian climate, and they'll be completely fine. I don't keep Morgan outside though, like I let her sleep indoors. The next thing I have, yeah, so their fur is very low maintenance and they're self-cleaning. You don't really have to give them baths unless you want to. In the summertime, I give her baths to cool her down. Other than that, they don't really smell or anything like that. They don't require a lot of maintenance. You can comb her maybe once a week in the winter, and that's pretty much it. Next point I have is they are escape artists. So about 2 weeks after I got Morgan, she actually got out of my yard and she ran away, and she was gone for a good 2 to 3 hours until one of my neighbors found her underneath their deck. Like she was lost, and she was clearly looking for my deck, and she found somebody else's deck, and then she was like all scared to go outside for the next week because I guess that whole experience like traumatized her. But I was traumatized because I was literally bawling my eyes out looking for her for like 2 hours. Like I said, I had just got her. I had gotten her, like it was like 2 weeks after I got her, so she didn't know her way home. I was just scared she was gonna get hit by a car or something. But yeah, they're definitely escape artists, so make sure you have a fenced yard. Make sure they don't dig underneath the fence, because I feel like they could do that as well. I'm pretty sure she could do that. My fence is like literally double fence. Like I have a chain link fence, and then I have another like wooden fence behind it, so she can't really get out, I don't think. She could try, but I would probably catch her before I got to that point, you know what I mean? So she's escaped a few times. You can't leave any doors open in your house because they will just bolt right out the door. My mom literally like opened the front door one time and she ran out. I had to chase her in the snow in like pretty much sandals because it was the first time it snowed last year, and she like got out, and it was just like, ugh, she just doesn't listen. Whenever she gets out, she thinks you're playing with her. She thinks you're chasing her or something, so she just runs and runs and runs and doesn't ever stop. So luckily I caught her. Yeah, she usually listens to me. She's pretty good at listening to me now, but when she was little, like it was not happening. But they are loud. They are very loud. She likes to bark, she likes to howl, she likes to husky talk. That's what my vet calls it anyways. She calls it husky talk because they do actually talk. It's like between a howl and a bark or something like that. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it in some of my vlogs because she's pretty loud. When she wants attention especially, it's kind of funny, it's kind of amusing, and I kind of love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. And then whenever I would take her to the vet because she needs to get her, she has like hairs that grow on her paws so that she could be outside when it's -20 and not feel cold. And she gets those hairs trimmed once in a while at the vet, and she screams. Like she'll literally scream. She's such a baby. But they're definitely a loud breed. They're very vocal and they like to talk. So keep that in mind if you were expecting like a big dog that's quiet. This ain't it. Maybe like go for a Labrador or something. They get bored really easily. So when they get bored, they get destructive. They like to chew on things, and they like to destroy things. When I left her one time for like 6 hours, I left her for 6 hours outside her kennel one time, and she literally ate my couch. There was fluff like everywhere. So they are very destructive when they're bored, but when they're not bored, when you give them attention, they're completely fine. I would definitely recommend kennel training them, especially, you know, if you're going to work and you let them out first thing in the morning. You might let them out during lunchtime or whatever, but like during the time that you're not there, they're probably gonna get bored, and they're probably gonna ruin your favorite pair of shoes or something like that. It's a learning process. They are stubborn. They are very stubborn. A lot of trainers actually say that they're very difficult to train because they're kind of like their own person. They understand what you're saying. They're very smart in that sense where they know what they should be doing, but when you tell them something, they decide if they want to do it or not. So the last point I have here is please don't buy a husky if you just think that they're cute and they look like wolves and you just think they're adorable. That's not the reason why I bought her. The reason why I got her, actually, I didn't buy her from a breeder, by the way. I got her from a sled dog company in Canmore. And the reason why I got her, or the reason why I picked her breed, is because I felt like it would match my lifestyle a little bit better. I really wanted to start being active, start going for runs, because I was very much a couch potato after high school and all through college and stuff, and I just wanted to get back into being fit again. And like, I felt like the only way to do that was to get a dog to motivate me. And I did a bunch of research and I figured out that Huskies would probably match my personal needs, and she definitely does. She's a lot like me, actually. Definitely get one because it matches your lifestyle and because you really want one, because they are definitely a lot of work, and be prepared to put that work in. If you're gonna get one and not take care of it and it's gonna end up in the pound like in a month or so because you can't handle it, please don't do that. I've seen a bunch of YouTubers, not a bunch of YouTubers, I've seen one particular YouTuber. She's a lot of followers on here. I think she almost has like 1 million subscribers or something. She couldn't handle her Husky and she ended up like giving it to somebody, and I was like, really had to unsubscribe. Like, I couldn't deal with that. So if you are not prepared to own one and take the full responsibility of owning one, please don't, because like, why? You know? So that's pretty much it on things that you should know before owning a Husky. So I really do hope you get a Husky. If you are watching this video and you're contemplating getting one, I really hope you do, because they're amazing. They're very rewarding once you get over all the work that you need to put in to, especially during the beginning and their puppy training years. Come here. Come here. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll show you guys the blanket, actually. Let's do that. Look at this, Mugen. Look, it's your face. Okay. This is the blanket. I'll kind of stand up a little bit. It's so pretty. It's definitely like high quality and really warm, and they did a really good job with the picture that I sent them. It looks exactly like her. So I love this. I'm definitely going to be using this because I'm always freaking cold. I'm always cold in my room. It's so annoying, and it's winter, so yeah, I'm not giving this blanket to you, just so you know. Nope. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you click the link below, check out doggy merch, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye everyone. Why are you so needy, huh? I'm trying to film a video.